Hello, hi you guys. How are you all doing? Who we got in today? Anna, hello again. Jackie, Jean, Mandy. Oh, a couple of Mandys. Mary, Monica, Nancy. Oh, there's loads of you. That's wonderful. Thank you for joining me today. I've been really looking forward to my class today. And as Mahalia said, we have a little bad news about Stephen, but actually, it's really good for me to now make this class my own. So whatever ideas you have, I love ideas. So just give me a little bit of feedback and we can make this class perfect for you, right? Which is really important to me. So my name's Julie Jones and I am a yoga teacher and therapist and many other lovely things in Mid Wales. If we haven't met before, hello. And today we're going to do some seated yoga. I'm going to stay seated. But if you would like me to stand up and give you some wonderful stretches using the chair, supported by the chair, in the future, then please let Mahalia know, right? Because then I can incorporate those sorts of stretches into our class. Okay? So as always, I hope you've got a lovely chair, because a chair without arms is often one of the best chairs, so your arms can move freely. And remember, what's always important is a block, or that if your feet don't touch the floor when sitting back in your chair, that you have something under your feet. Even a big book is good, okay? Just so you can put your feet onto something and Mother Earth comes up to meet your feet, okay? Really important, because then it stabilizes everything you do, right? And of course, we're not in the room together, which is such a shame, but we can still connect online and in this way. So just take it easy, work within the scope of your own body. You know yourself best, right? So you know what feels like a little stretch, a little tightness, a little edge, or what feels like pain. If it feels like pain, you stop, alter yourself until you feel comfortable, okay? So let's get cracking on our class today. Everybody got their chair? Good. I'm going to pull my pants up as usual, just to get ready. I'm going to put my feet back in the chair, and I've got a nice cushion behind me today. I want you to wiggle into the back of your chair and get really comfortable. And we're just going to do a little moment coming out of our mind, our very small space in here where lots of thoughts and to-do lists live, and we're going to come into the body and engage with the body, okay? So when you're ready, get yourself right in the back of your chair, put your feet flat on the floor or on a block or a book, put your hands separate and on your lap, little space between your legs, and I want you to be alert, but take a big breath in, a big deep breath in, hold it at the top, and then go, just sigh it out. Good. And this time, let's take a big breath in. Hold it at the top. And then, breathe out. And this time, last big breath in. Hold it at the top. Then I want you to look up with your big eyes and then close your eyes down and just settle into your body. Now I have the chimes playing today. So let's have a nice breath into the body and just see what the lungs feel like as you breathe in through your nose and mouth. Just notice how when you breathe into the chest, how the chest expands. And the chest moves in 360 degrees. It moves out in the front, under the sides, and through the back as well. We always forget our little back. So notice what your cage of your chest feels like today, just by breathing into it just a few times. Good. Just settling out of the mind and into the breath. The only thing that ever happens in the moment, right, is the breath. Good. So once you feel a little settled, we're going to use our mind now, our powerful mind and our focus to move into the head, neck and shoulders area. And I want you to just see with the next breath in and out, if you can just release your shoulders just a little more away from the ears. Good. Good. That's it, just breathing nice. And wow, let's use the focus of your mind to see if you can just elongate your spine a little bit taller, just a little bit taller, from the base where your tail is, all the way up the spine, through the neck to the top of the head. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. Shoulders release, spine a bit longer. Good. Now, what about the hands? Can you breathe into the hands, use your focus, and just release all the little muscles in the hands, just a little more. That's it. Just releasing those hands and all those muscles with a nice breath in and a nice breath out. Good. Now what about the jaw? Notice the jaw and the jaw muscles with a breath in. Can you release the jaw? Maybe open the lips, open the mouth, and maybe wiggle the jaw. What does it feel like? Does it feel loose? Or does it feel tense and tight? And when you've had a little wiggle and a notice, take a big breath in. Mine turned into a yawn, yours might do the same. And then just put the mouth gently back together again, with the jaw just slightly more released. And that may even bring a smile to your face. And your eyes are still closed. Wonderful. Now I'm going to bring your awareness now to the crown of your head, where we connect to each other and to our higher self. And I'd like you, if you would like to invite your higher self in to be with you during your practice today. And I will gladly, if you would like to, connect my higher self to your higher self, if you would like that. You can say that now. Yes, yes, yes. Nice big breath in. Filling up those lungs and breathing out. And we can just wiggle our toes and wiggle our fingers. And then we can open up our eyes. Oh, hello. And we're all still here. But we're just slightly more tapped in to our bodies. Our poor bodies, they just get left behind all the time. Our minds are so fast, right? And the body just moves a bit slower and just needs a little bit more focus. So when you're ready, eyes awake and alert, we're going to move our bum slightly more forward. I'm going to take my beautiful pillow away and put it just there next to me. And we want to just get a little bit of engagement with our body in a wonderful way. And we've already tapped into it. So if you put your feet flat on the floor, you may not be able to see my feet today, but just know that they are, my toes are pointing forward, my knees are pointing forward, and you can just have a little look at them now. Make sure your heels are flat on the floor under your knees. There's a nice sense that your bum is definitely in contact with the chair, but you're slightly pulled away from the back of the chair, because if you're using the back of the chair, then look, your back of your chair is the one doing all the work. But if you come away from the back of the chair, oh, then it's my stomach and my back, right? And your stomach and your back that is doing the work. And that's what we want today. Let's take a nice breath in. Take up our shoulders and pull our shoulders back and down, and then put our little hands back down again. You'll notice your chest will open up and there's more room for your lungs to breathe. Good. Let's have a wibble wobble of your neck. Wobbly wobbly. Bit forward, a bit back, maybe side to side. Drawing this invisible piece of string from the tailbone all the way up the top of your head. Good. And then plonk your head back on top. Everything feeling alert and awake, and your position is open and alert, right? And you could just have a little gaze forward at what's in front of you. Whatever's in front of you is wonderful. There's probably me on the phone. But there might be something further away. Have a little gaze forward. And just notice that whatever you gaze upon is your focus, right? Your mind can focus on that. If you're trying to juggle lots of things, you might forget things, right? So just have a little focus. Have a wonderful deep breath in. And just notice how that feels in your body to be alert, awake and aware and ready to do something. So that is what we're going to do. I'm just going to set my little routine here on my phone, so it's going to help me. So I'm going to take my hands now. I'm going to put them on the end of our knees. Make sure there's space behind your back. Okay, and I'm going to have a little walk round the side of my chair. You can stay forward folding if you like, or you could walk to the side of your chair and just go to the side of your chair, which means the back of your chair is along the back of you here, okay? So you can stay forward or to the side. I'm going to gaze forward, and we're going to do some cat-cows. We've done these before. These are lovely spine stretches and inversions, okay? Because spines love to be flexible. So when you're ready, take a lovely breath in, and then we're going to go into a cat, a scaredy cat. So your shoulders are going to come forward and your head's going to drop forward, and the outside of your back will just pull away into this lovely round arch, like a scared cat, right? It wants to frighten you away, so make yourself big. And then as you breathe out, you're going to pull through and open up the shoulders. Tip the head up just a little, not too much, and make a little dip in the back. Good. Good. Breathing in. We're going to do 4 of those each way, because these are very, very important. Good. Breathing in and up. Opening up the chest. Opening up the heart to the sky. Beautiful. Breathing out. Ooh, pulling away, and you'll notice some beautiful stretches in the lower back, in the upper back. Good. Nice and gently and slowly. Ooh. Let me have a little look at you. I can see some beautiful dips going on. Lovely. Make sure your neck is in line with your spine. That's it. Beautiful. Chin's just pointing up. Really good. Really good work. Nice and slowly. Pull away. Pull away. We're starting quite strong today, so just make sure you take it easy. Wonderful. Last time, breathing in and up. Opening up. Good, 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 good. Take it easy. And breathing out. Lovely, lovely, lovely. When you're ready, we're just going to sit tall again. Oof. Good. Really good work. Lovely smiles. Lovely work, you guys. So now I'm going to take my hands and I'm just going to put it over the back of my chair. Now, I'm actually turned round now, looking backwards. Not very rude of me, but you can just notice that you're getting a lovely twist off to the side. Good. Take a breath in. Get taller in the spine, okay? Now I'm holding on to the back of my chair. And that's absolutely fine. And you'll notice the side of your leg is against the side of that back of the chair. Good, it actually helps you. Good. Breathe in and up. Lovely. And we're just going to come back round to the front. Good. Now I'm going to walk round. Walking around my chair. And I'm just going to go this way now. And you'll notice my legs are against the back of my chair. I'm going to get tall. Look at my posture. Feel your posture. Good. Make sure your feet are on the floor. And then we're going to take our hands and just go and have a twist round again. And just notice how tall my back is. And it's all twisting in the top, right? Opening up this side bit. Breathe tall. Get taller. Breathe big. Good. And you'll notice this sensation across the lower back and into the pelvis, right? And you could even pull a little bit round or twist a little bit more with the next out breath. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Big breath in. Big breath out. And then I'm going to twist round to the side again, looking straight. Here's the side of my chair. And then I'm going to have a little walk round. Hello again. Woo, still here. Good. Let's have a little thump in the floor. Notice the floor. Remember to do this very gently if you're in a flat. That's it. Lovely, lovely. So again, we're just going to come forward off the chair. Lovely. Right. Make sure your feet are under your knees again. Everything's lovely. So we're going to take an arm. Let's take our right arm. And we're just going to reach over or up and just have a little lean over. Okay? Little lean, just to stretch out this side body. Beautiful. Big breath in. Hold it. And then go, ah. Good. And then we can put this arm down, can't we? Beautiful. Then we're going to take our left arm, just raise it over our head, and then just have a little lean over, pulling out the side body again. Really good. Breathe in. Hold it. And then go, ah. Lovely. Drop it down, drop it down. Now I'm going to take both our arms out and wide, up and up and up and up and up and up. Really nice and tall. And then I want you to pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Like you're reaching for something above you. You can even look at your fingers now. Have a little look at your fingers. Notice your feet on the floor at the same time. See how your feet are attached to the floor, but your hands are reaching up. Then I want you to pull out the right. Pull up a little bit in the right side and then pull out a little bit on the left side. Stretchy, stretchy, like you were reaching up with your right hand, picking an apple off a tree. Good. And then reaching up. Oh, same apple, but the left side might reach it. Good. Reaching up. Good, good, good. And just notice that your side body is just getting a really good stretch up, stretch up, stretch up. Good. The more you pull, the more you reach, the more you're pulling out the centre. Good. Oh, let's settle up. Ooh, lots of stretching there. Good. Let's have a check-in with a breath. Breathing in all the way through your body, down to your tippy toes. Hold it, and then let's release off anything that feels tense or tight with our breath, our healing breath. Good. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So my angels, now we've done a whole lot already. Just remember that. Making different changes, opening spaces inside. So let's take our hands now and put them on the lower part of the bottom of the chair. So the back of the chair, the lower part. This is always a really good place to hold on to. Make sure your bum is on that chair. I want it glued there. We don't want to lean forward and fall forward. That would be not what we want. Okay, and we want our feet beautifully on the floor, under our knees. When you're ready, we're just going to breathe in and up and straighten up our arms just a little bit, holding on very firmly to the back of the chair. And now we're going to keep our chin and our chest raised. Good, good, good. Breathe in. And we're just allowing the shoulder blades to gravitate towards each other, across the back, really gently. That's it, take your time. Your beautiful shoulder blades are attached to your shoulders, right? And we're just going to keep our chin raised and our chest raised. None of this slumping forward. That's it, beautiful posture. Beautiful, that's it, and breathing and breathing. Just gently letting our shoulders pull back and away, because over the course of the week, your shoulders will just naturally gravitate forward, and this compresses all your lungs. So we want to open up this space and allow your shoulders to just pull back and away. Good. Couple more breaths, take your time. There's absolutely nowhere else to go. If you feel you've done enough, you can always stop and go back into the start position and wait for us to join you, right? Good. Last breath in. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and then go. And we can gently let our arms just come forward and rest on our laps. And just notice how this area here might just feel a bit more open and free. Just a bit more space in the heart center. Lovely. Ooh. So just have a nice breath in now and a rest. Just know everything you're doing is making a difference inside. You've set aside this time for yourself. So just take your time now and breathe and just be with your body, your beautiful body, your home for life, the home for your most beautiful self. Good. So let's do a nice little bit of opening for the head, neck and shoulders. So we're going to take our little chin now, keep your hands lovely on your laps, just to feet under your knees. And let's just have a little look over on the side. Take a big breath in when you get over here, big breath in. Just have a gaze over to the right on purpose. Right, and this time breathe in. And see if you can just allow that neck to come around a little bit more and pull this shoulder away, the opposite shoulder away. Good. Lovely. Now breathe in. Back to the center. We're going to go over this way. I'm going to look over this way. And just notice what energy is in this side. Again, breathe in and big and deep, looking over. Just see if you can allow this opposing shoulder to just release, release, release away with the out breath. Good. Big breath in. Again, just allow this shoulder to release, release, and release. Good with the out breath. Lovely. Big breath in. That's it. Gazing forward. Now we're just going to take our lovely chin. Big breath in. Just gaze up. Now see if you can leave these shoulders down and away. Nice and relaxed. Big breath in. Gazing up. Now, some people like to really gaze up. Some people just like to keep their neck in line with their spine. Just feel the energy of breathing in and releasing the front and the shoulders away. Good. Like they're hanging away from the ears. Good. Last breath in. Down we come, and now we're going to tuck this chin under. Again, notice the energy up the back of your trapezius, up into your shoulders, up into the bottom part of your neck. Breathe in again. Big and deep. The shoulders might even come up a little bit as you fill up, and then breathe away. Release, release, release. Lovely. Good, good, good. Last breath in. Release, release, release. Good. Woo! Up we come. And now we're just going to have a little roll. So I always like a good roll. Let's have a roll. Really gently and slowly roll. I'm doing both shoulders. You might just do one shoulder a few times and then do the other shoulder, whatever feels best for you. Good. And remember, the ball and socket of the shoulders is only held in by ligaments and muscle, okay? So really doing this really slowly, really inviting big circles, or as big as you can make them. Whatever's perfect for you is perfect, right? Good. Let's draw the shoulders up. Drop the head in between. That's a funny little thing, like your neck has disappeared. And then breathe out and go. Good. Breathing in and up. Good. Dropping the shoulders down. Oh. Last breath in. Funny little. And then release, release, release. And then let's have a little shake out of our arms. Shake out of our shoulders. Just have a little shaky, 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 shaky. We could even get our little feet involved. Have a little jog with our feet. A little shaky, shaky, shaky. And just release any tension and tightness, any irritations. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good and strong. And just shake it away. That's it. That's it. Anything that irritates is an energy. Anything that gets annoying is an energy. And it can collect in our bodies. So sometimes it's just good to have a little shake out, isn't it? And a breathe and shake it away. Good. Let's scrunch up our hands. Big breath in. Scrunch up our hands. Think about anything that does not serve you. And then go, ah. And just let it go. Really nice. Good. Again, breathing in. Notice how this feels tense and tight. This time, sometimes like our jaw can feel like this. Our head can feel like this when we thought about too much or we're struggling. And then we can breathe it away and go, ah. Breathe it away. Good. Lovely. All right, my angels. So we've done a lot around this top half. So I think I'm going to take you down to the legs, okay? Because legs store a lot of energy. And it's always good to open and maneuver this midsection, right? So before we do that, let's have a little walk on our chair. So we're just pulling up a button, this butt cheek, and then this butt cheek, having a little move through the middle. Remember, we want to keep this all fluid and moving, yeah? If we don't walk really fast and breathe very deeply, this is a really good way of just walking on your chair. Pick up your toes, and have a really good move through. Good. So we're just waking this section up. Lovely. Good, good, good. So let's have a little stretch through our hamstrings today. So we're going to take this right leg and put it straight out in front of us. If you can't see the whole of my leg, you can. What I've done is I've put my heel down on the floor, my toes are pointing upwards. Good. Make sure you keep a little micro bend in your knee, and you're going to put all your pressure, all your hands on this other bent knee. Let me have a little check in, and we're just going to pick up our chest, breathing. Let me have a look at you. Good. That's it. And we're just going to keep the chest and the chin raised. You'll notice this lovely stretch up the back of your leg. Really enjoying that. Breathe in. Lift yourself up and then go, ah. Breath out. Good. And as you do this, that's it. Keeping your chin lovely and raised. That's it. Wonderful, Jean. That's it. Beautiful. What you're doing is you're working with your hamstring that runs from the top of your buttock all the way down your heel. Good. Breathing in. Getting taller. And then as you breathe out, you're pushing and keeping it flexible. And you might notice that after a few of these, it gets longer and longer, right? And you just feel a bit more, even if it's an inch or a centimetre, that's it. It gets longer and stretchy. Good. And we're just going to stay here. We're going to pick up our leg and then bring it up to the other leg. Good. Let's have a little thump through or a little knee up. Let's have a little knee up. Pull a knee up. Ooh. Keep the other foot on the floor. Pull a knee up. Stretch it into the chest. Good. Pull a knee up. Ooh. Good. And even if you're picking it up a little, that's really good. Just stretching. You can bring your chest forward. Good. Bring your chest forward to meet the knee. That's it. Lovely. Keep the other foot on the floor. Ooh. Good. Like it. Really good. Lovely. Right. Let's take the other leg. And we're going to do the same. We're going to have a lovely hamstring stretch. So I'm straightening out my leg straight. Toes are pointing up. Heels on the floor. This other foot is directly under and bent knee, okay? And this is the one we're going to lean on, the bent knee. Good. When you're ready, have a nice breath in. Nice and tall. Keep your chest raised and that's it. Chin up. Beautiful. And we're going to have a nice breathe in and out. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Just working that edge. It's called an edge. Beautiful. Breathing in. Breathing out. Really great. Breathing in. Ooh. Breathing out. Good. Hamstrings love to be long and stretchy. And tight hamstrings cause lower back pain. That's what I've often found in my classes. So keep them stretchy. Last few breaths. Take your time. One more for good luck. Nice breath in. And then release it off. Good. Pick that lovely leg up, bring it in, and then we can have another stretch in, stretch in. Lovely. Stretching in, stretch forward. Good. Really nice. Let's check our postures. Let me have a look at you. Wonderful. Looking good. So our stomach's engaged, our back's engaged. That means 45% of our body's doing a lovely bit of exercise. Shoulders back and down. They should all start to feel a little bit more open. So I'm going to get you now to notice your elbows, and we're just going to come down and lean forward on our bent knees. Let's have a little look down again. Check in on our toes. Check in on our heels or under our knees. Okay. I'm going to have a little check-in on you. How you doing? Looking good? Wonderful. Welcome, Robbie. That's it. So I'm going to leave my right elbow on my right knee. And I'm just going to take this arm and tuck it just behind my back somewhere. Okay? So let's have a little go at that. See how that feels. Check in with you. Good. When you're ready, have a nice breath in. And we're just going to have a little twist. Twisty, twisty. Good. Lovely. Nice. That's it. Take a nice big breath in. Fill up the lungs. Notice how it pulls the outside of the lower back open. That's it. Check in with that. Breathe in again. Good. The spine loves a good twist. Right. My hand's going to come round and it's going to come gently back round, back on my knees. That's it. Good. Notice your right hand. We're going to do exactly the same so that we've got balance. Right hand goes round, tuck it round your back somewhere. Doesn't have to be all the way tucked round, it can just be just a little, that's it, beautiful. Nice breath in again. And then as we breathe out, around we go. Notice if there's anything different about this side. Does this feel easier? Does this feel harder? Does it feel tighter? Just notice. Big breath in. Ooh. Good. Big breath in. Last big breath in. Ooh, I got a nice pop there up my back. My hands coming back round. Hands on knees. Okay, now let's have a little look down at our feet again. Make sure our posture's good. Heels are under knees, toes are down, elbows and hands are resting really nicely on your knees. Feel solid? Check it out. Good. Now take a nice breath in. And I want you to just pick your chin up and raise your chest a little, and it's like we're arching our back and just having a little look up, so the back has a nice curve in it. It's like somebody's shown you something, you're just having to look up, breathe out, and then just look down again. Allow your head and neck to let go if that feels okay to do so. If you let go of your neck gets a lovely stretch from just being like on a piece of string. Good. Nice breath in again. Pick up the head, and we're just going to have a little look up. Ooh, what's up there? Good, good, good. Remember to only do this for as long as it feels okay, and then breathe out. Let the head come down. See if you can just rest the neck, let it go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Big breath in. Rest, 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 letting the shoulders rest. Last big breath in. We're just looking up again. Allowing the back to just stretch. Good, good, good. And again. Oh, letting go, letting go. Lovely, lovely. So very slowly we're going to grow like a seed. I want your head to stay really low, and you're going to grow, 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 grow until you're nice and tall in the top half all the way up. Wonderful. Really good. Take a nice breath here. Just close your eyes. Good. Let's take an arm over and just have a really stretch away. Ooh. You can even pull ourselves round and stretch her away. Always stretch, always touch your arm above the elbow so we're not pulling on any elbows or putting any... Elbows are very important, right? We need our elbows, so we're just going to treat them with utter kindness and respect. Good. A little pull round, and then we could just have a little float round this way, couldn't we? And just have a little pull round, opening up this outer cuff of our shoulders. And then we could just have a little flobble, arms heavy, side to side, letting the arms just do what they like. We like that. Good. And just before we Shavasana, I'm going to get you to, we're going to do a called pendulation, a bit of scrunching everything up. So we remember what tension feels like and what tightness, and then we remember what feeling relaxed feels like, which is most important. So we're going to scrunch up our toes and our hands and take a big breath in. Scrunch up our toes and our hands and our shoulders and go. Even scrunch up your face if you want. Hold it and go. Ah. Good, and we can have a little shake out. Again, breathing in it. Scrunch up our toes, maybe scrunch up our legs, maybe our buttocks and our hands and our shoulders and our face. Scrunch them all up. This is what it feels like to get tense and tight and wound up. And then we go, ah, and we just let it go. And we're going to do one more of those, pendulate between one and the other. Last time in. You could even clench your jaw, scrunch up everything, even your forehead. Ooh, and then go, hold your breath, and go, ah. Good, good, good. And now we're just going to relax in the chair. So we're going to take our pillow, if you've got one, or we're just going to push ourselves back into the chair, as comfy as you can make it for you. That's it. Have a little squirm into the back. Find your most comfortable spot. And as always, when you're ready, you can just take a lovely, glorious breath in. Have a look up to the sky, up into your own eyebrows, and then go, ah, and close your eyes down. That's it. Following your breath inside the body. That's good. Closing the eyes down, turning off the lights and following your breath inside. And just allow a comfortable feeling to spread throughout your body now. Just make any final adjustments you need to. And then just give yourself permission to stop and be still, knowing you can move again in just a few moments. And begin to notice the breath and the breathing, the in-breath and the out-breaths. Good. And as your body relaxes into the chair, and the breathing steadies, you may notice how the hands can relax deeper and deeper. And how the feet on the surface beneath them can just relax deeper and deeper. And the shoulders can just slip away, heavier and more relaxed. Good. And you may notice that your heart rate is slowing. As the surface beneath you holds you. And as it holds you, you could allow it to just sink in deeper and deeper. Every breath can draw you deeper inside. Just relaxing. There's nowhere else to go. So relax. Comfortably now. Good. All is well here. You are safe. So breathe and relax. Good. Just enjoying these last few moments in this perfect space inside. It's always there for you. Always there. Then you stop. Slow down. When you're ready, with your eyes still closed, you can just take your arms and your hands, and just wrap them around yourself. Maybe squeeze your own arms. Feel what that feels like to just be held in the warmth of your own embrace, your own loving embrace. So, just notice how wonderful that feels to be held by you. Breathe in how this feels. And these embraces we always say for our loved ones, our pets, our family, our friends, when they need us. But we also need this. We need this from ourselves. We need kindness. We need our own compassion, our own love and tenderness. So spend a few moments now just breathing that in, topping up your cup with your own loving self. Good. And just rock that in, hold that in, breathe that in, soak that in, all that goodness. That's good. Oh, and when you are ready and not before, you can continue to hold yourself in this way or just spend time feeling how it feels. I will leave you today, my angels. Go with my utter love, as always, and my blessings for the next fortnight until I see you again. Go with my love and my blessings. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. Take it easy. Stop every now and again and just check in with how you're doing. Yeah, you're the most important person in your own life. And I'll check in with you again soon. Until then, and please give me feedback on what you would like for this class, right? Your feedback always defines what we do, and that's most important to me. Okay, what's important to you is important to me. So let me know what you think. Sending my love, sharing my love. Oh, see you later, angels. Bye-bye. See you. Bye-bye, angels. Bye-bye.